This is so
If you guys can't tell, this is her first time driving this thing.
Yes, I'm so excited. We'll see if I can crash the most expensive vehicle.
Oh, this was definitely not the most expensive vehicle. And let's not crash it at all.
Can I get out of this one?
Do you know where you're going?
I will figure it out.
She's very certain of herself, if you guys cannot tell.
I'm super excited. I feel like I'm kissing the steering wheel right now. I'm so tired.
Do you want to go back? You can go further back if you need to.
No. But if we crash... Oh my gosh, you have to really put foot down.
Oh yeah, because I have a, what is it called? An upgraded valve body in the transmission. Basically what it does is...
I don't even know what that means, guys.
I know, that's why I'm about to explain it to you.
Okay.
Basically what it does is it shifts very hard if you don't shift, if you don't have your foot matted to the floor.
Whatever he said.
Of course, you don't know anything. That's fine. This is the fun part about it though. Okay.
I know how to turn.
Do you know how to stop? There you go. You know how to stop too. Good.
Well, I don't want to jerk it because I don't really know what I'm doing right now.
No, that's fine.
Oh, this is fun.
Thank you.
You can actually go.
Yeah.
Oh, I love it.
So she has a 2017 Honda Civic. The only fast thing about it is if you put it in sport mode and you just gun it. But it's nothing compared to this thing.
I can't see squad, but I'm going.
Nowhere, you can go.
I think I have the right of way, so...
As long as you don't gun it while you're turning, because then the back end is going to slide, and then you're going to be scared. And if it does end up sliding, do not hit the brake. Just let off the gas.
Okay.
That is all you have to do.
Oh, this is fun.
Oh, I know.
I'm actually enjoying this.
I had to fight her to let her drive this thing. I told her she should drive it, and we went back and forth for about a minute or two. Her saying no, me saying yes.
I will say that you can definitely feel like the muscle.
Yeah, the weight of it. Like I said, you used to drive what was a Volvo what?
S70?
S70. So she used to have that, and then she crashed that thing, right?
Yeah, so I was exactly, you cannot see the red light, but I am at the red light exactly where it died on me. And I was on my way to college.
Oh, but you didn't crash. Okay, it didn't crash.
Yeah, but I freaked out, called my mom, and she was like, well, you tried to turn it on again? And I was like, no. And I was the first car at the red light. I was in total panic mode.
Okay, well,
so, yeah.
Like I said, she had that, and then she went to a 2017 Civic. She's driven my red truck that you saw in my first video in a parking lot. I wanted her to drive it on the road, but she was too scared. I got her
tiny, like it
doesn't matter if you're tiny. Doesn't matter. But I'm gonna teach her how to drive manual in the Miata, I promise. And you guys will see this. I swear to God, it'll happen.
That car will be dead.
Oh, don't worry, it's already dead right now. The fuel pump is messed up on it. You gotta fix it first. There's everything wrong. I already explained it in my first video. Everything is wrong with all my cars.
Yes. So the next step is put my child right next to me in the car seat or in the booster seat.
Oh, don't worry. When she's in the booster seat, I'm putting her there.
How fast have we gone in this vehicle with you driving?
In Mexico, we went about 110. In Mexico, though.
In Mexico?
Yeah, in Mexico. Not on U.S. streets.
Oh, this is fun, but I can't go any faster than I'm going, so.
Oh, you can, but just not. No, oh, don't worry. You're gonna drive this thing home too.
Oh God.
Oh yeah. She got this. I believe in her. I don't know how many times I've said it, but I do.
No.
This.
No.
You're good. You're good.
I can't see.
Keep on going. You can keep on coming back. Keep on coming back. Keep on coming. Keep on coming. Keep on coming. Good. There we go. See, she did it. She did it. In the lines and everything. Great woman.
So how does it feel for you to be a passenger in your vehicle?
That's weird. No one's ever driven this vehicle.
Oh really?
No.
I'm the first one?
Yeah, because so the red truck was driven by everyone at work beforehand. The Miata was driven by my dad because he knew how to drive. Because he knew how to drive the manual before I did. This is the only vehicle that only I've driven. no one else has driven this vehicle except for me.
I will say, like, I don't feel the bumps as much. Like, you have enough cushion because the seats
Oh yeah, don't worry. When you get, I'll give you the red truck and you can drive that thing, and you will definitely feel no bumps. So how do you like it so far?
I like it. I will say that I like the height. But I will say that the second truck you have, I like the height better.
Okay, yeah, you like it taller?
I will say that this vehicle has, I don't want to say better suspension, but maybe it's because I'm so tiny.
It definitely does not have better suspension. This is all stock suspension. The red truck has upgraded suspension. So this is all stock, yeah.
But I will say the seats are more comfortable, maybe. I don't know.
Well, maybe, yeah, because this thing has more bolstering.
It's not leather and it's more foam or whatever it is.
Yeah, it might be. It might be, yeah. Okay.
Because I drove the other truck only in the parking lot. And
don't worry, guys. Once it gets fixed, she's definitely doing. We're gonna do the same exact thing, but in that big red truck. Oh, and I've been told that her daughter does not like it being called Clifford. It needs to be Marshall and Chase from Paw Patrol. So what we're driving right now is Chase. The red truck is Marshall. I don't know what the Miata will be because eventually that thing's going gray. So I don't know what that'll be. We can figure that out later. We can ask her opinion of it.
Yes. And I also will say that you can see the traffic better because you're on a different height level. Like I'm driving a Honda usually, so yeah, I literally only see left and right, but looking at the mirrors right now, it's great.
I'll give you a walk around of her Civic as well, so you know what she is coming from.
This is the biggest vehicle in like lifetime I've ever driven on the main road.
And the probably the most horsepower vehicle too.
Yes. And I am going definitely speed limit. There's traffic right now, but
yeah, there's so much traffic.
I have been how fast in this vehicle again?
With me and you in Mexico, about 110. Probably 115 because I was more paying attention to the road and not how fast I was going. But yeah, all in Mexico.
No, I'm not gonna do that now. So how do you feel? Like, do you feel weird?
I don't feel weird because I trust you with my life. That's why I don't feel weird. If it was anyone else driving, I probably would be so scared, but I trust you, so I'm good. Oh, and also, you guys, she's never driven a vehicle with any tint on. This thing has 20% on both sides and 5 in the back, and it's at nighttime. It's 6:48 at night right now. So I'm surprised she hasn't come. Oh, yeah, that's the other thing. With the red truck, it has 50% tint on the front windshield, so that might be a little harder for her to drive at night. But other than that, this thing, or the red truck, is definitely easier to drive. Hands down.
Yes, because I have seen him drive this vehicle and I don't know how long it takes to get to that level of confidence, but right now I'm driving like the most polite way possible. I will say that.
Oh, yeah,
but I will say I have a full respect for somebody else's vehicle and just realizing how fast you can go in this car, and it's amazing. So I wish I could go fast on every road, but not always possible. So I will not break the law, but maybe he will one day show you.
Oh, don't worry, I'm taking to the drag strip. Before the end of next year, I'm taking to the drag strip, and you can be a passenger. I just have to be a little slow because the drag strip has the rules where I think it's if you're faster than a certain time, you can't have a passenger. So what I'll do is I'll just slow down right before I get to the cross, so then they won't say it's too fast.
Do you have to wear a helmet?
No. Well, if you're faster than a certain time, which I'm not. This thing isn't that. Well, it's faster than normal cars, but when you go to the drag strip, this thing is gonna get walked every single time. But I just have fun doing it, so.
So as you can see, guys, I do not know anything about vehicles. I will straight up admit it's not my arena.
When I say walk, that means like I'm here and they're all the way over there, and they just beat me. That's what I mean by walked, because that's a term you use. God damn. Okay. See, she's taking left turns, she's taking right turns. She's not bad at this. She just downplays how skillful she is. Because she's never driven it before, so she's scared. which is understandable. I understand that. But
I just have a hard time grasping the width and the height of the vehicle. So,
see, that's the thing.
in my mind, this vehicle is way too wide. So, I am super
And she's been
careful.
staying in the freaking lane too, so I don't know what she's on about. She's just downplaying herself, I promise. Okay.
But I would like to see, like, in the comments, if anybody will ever say what was the experience for them to drive a smaller car or like a vehicle that was completely out of comfort zone. And do you really believe that you should start out driving a smaller vehicle versus a large one? And do you like automatic or manual?
In my opinion, I think you should start with the biggest car you can get, because then it'll be easier to learn how to drive a smaller car. And then same thing. I wish I could have learned in a manual. Luckily, I learned manual after the fact, but I wish I could have learned in a manual. Your first car was a Volvo, right?
Yeah, it was automatic.
And it's so far it's been fun, right? I think I already asked you this.
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
I love it. I will say that I gave him a hard no 5 times before he told me to drive today. And
I wish I recorded that part.
I was about to chicken out because
I literally said, Elena, you're driving my truck. No. Elena, you're driving my truck. No, about 5 times, like she said.
I don't really, not to say I don't have self-confidence or assurance that I can, it's just, it's not my vehicle, and I don't know if I will forgive myself if something happens, but not to say it ever will. But again, just a lot of respect for a vehicle like this, for sure. I don't know how many people in America drive a Lightning or had the chance to do so.
And see, what I've been telling her is she can drive it, because the amount of time she has let me borrow her Civic is astronomical. And I've never let her drive any of my vehicles for one reason only, is that she's too scared to. Because hell, if she wants to take this thing and wants to take it to a drag strip, I'd be like, go for it, Elena, go for it. Take her down the drag strip, see how fast you can run it. Now that would be fun.
I have never been to one in my lifetime. Ever.
Oh, okay. I'm taking you. I think that I don't know if they're closing for December because it's gonna get colder out, or if I don't know when this open next. But I will check, and we're taking you there. By we, I mean me and my viewers, because it's just me and you, basically.
Okay, so overall, I love the height of the vehicle. I can feel the muscle behind it. I feel the weight of it, which is absolutely great. I have not gone fast in this car, but I have been a passenger in the car.
Keyword not yet.
Yeah, so I am learning. So my first truck, Lightning, driving on the main road, so I'm really proud of myself. So I don't know, guys. I don't really know anything about vehicles. I can just tell you generally what I think, but I don't know. Do you have any questions?
So this is your first time driving a 2-door vehicle, correct?
Yes.
This is your first time driving a truck?
Yes.
A lot of firsts. First time driving a supercharged vehicle?
Yes.
Okay, there's a lot of firsts for you.
Yes. So
I don't even driving any one of my vehicles.
What is
so it's, I believe it's about like 520 to the crank, which means it's, if you just took it from the engine. Oh, I need to figure out the camera thing while I'm pointing it at you.
Oh,
okay. So if you just look at the engine, and so what happens is it's called drivetrain loss. So if you take the engine and only the engine, it's 520 horsepower. But because you have to get the engine through the transmission, through the drive shaft, through the wheels, what it's really called is the wheel horsepower. Wheel horsepower, I think it's like 450 to 470, which is still pretty fast. Nowadays, everyone chases after the 1,000 horsepower mark, but that's so unrealistic for everyday
So I went from Honda, which is...
That's probably 200. That's probably being generous, honestly. Probably 180 horsepower to the wheel, I think. It's a 2017 Honda Civic. You guys let me know. I might be completely wrong. And, was your Volvo was a rear-wheel drive? Yeah, never mind.
Yeah.
This is a rear-wheel drive. What else is your first? Would you trust me enough to be the passenger on the drag strip?
Oh gosh, I don't know. Not the first time, maybe. I think I would have to be the passenger.
No. I'm saying you'd be the passenger. Yeah. I'm like, you don't
Oh
go.
yeah, I would
you
totally.
don't go. Okay.
Yeah,
I'm
I
saying,
would
do you trust
totally
me?
probably do it.
Do you trust
Yes,
me
I would
as
trust
you being the passenger? Okay.
And but yeah, I don't know, guys. I am impressed, to be honest. I have never. I don't think I would ever own this vehicle. It's not my type. I'm not about the speed and cars and all that. My habits and my love for other activities are very different from his. But I will say that as a new driver to this type of vehicle is absolutely amazing, hands down. So whoever you are and you are driving a Lightning, I'm proud of you. Good job.
Okay, you guys, hold on, let's switch. You guys need to keep us accountable. I'm taking her to the drag strip. Hopefully before, my birthday is June 21st. Hopefully before June 21st next year, 2025, I'm taking her to the drag strip. She is going to be at least a passenger, minimum passenger. She can see me do the passes the first couple of times, so she can get comfortable, see how fast I go. But she will definitely be a passenger in this vehicle while I go down the drag strip. Okay? Okay?
Okay.
You're agreeing to this?
It. I'm agreeing to this.
Okay, this is going to be on the internet, so everyone's going to see it.
That's fine.
Okay, good.
Pressure is on. Challenge is accepted. Let's go.
Alright guys, thank you for watching. Let me know if you guys enjoyed this type of video. Even if you don't, I'm still going to upload more of this because someone will enjoy this video. But once again, thanks for watching. Bye guys.